Today we're going to bring a panel ceiling light. Now this one has 3 different modes. It has a motion sensor, so say you have this in your kitchen and you walk through your kitchen, this is actually a perfect thing. They give you an extra mount, so I'm going to talk a little bit more about the mount. So if you have an existing hose for the ceiling, you could stretch it out pretty much anywhere. And if you guys can see this actually clamps out to the actual ceiling. I'm going to give you guys a little demo how it goes in. Right now you just twist it. So right now you just twist pretty much when you set it up, all right? That's how you're supposed to set it up. So I'm gonna give you guys a little demo of how this thing's supposed to go on right now. So once you set it up, if you guys can see, there's a little couple of niches here. There's a couple of indentations here. Basically you line them up, all right, on the ceiling, all right, either on the ceiling, and then you're supposed to twist this thing in there. So when you twist it, it's just it just locks in place and it twists like that, all right? To unlock it, do the same thing, all right? Now, if they're on the ceiling, I'm gonna show you guys how to put them on the ceiling mount, all right? I'm gonna give you guys a demo how to set this up. So on the ceiling mount, we're gonna use this as a demo, all right? On the ceiling mount, you see how they don't fit? They don't fit in here. You basically have to actually stretch these out, opening them up. On the ceiling mount, this is on the over it, and they clamp on like this. Right now I'm gonna hold it because gravity's gonna bring it down, but if you're upside down, it won't move anywhere. But pretty much that's how you set it up, all right? So remember that if you have ceiling mounts, that's how you set that up, all right? So without these, if you have the existing holes, this will clamp up to the existing holes. So I'm just giving you guys a demo how it's supposed to be, all right? So just make sure that you're aware of that when you're setting these up. You only get 2 cables, all right? You get the hot and the neutral. So we're gonna set that up right now as a template here so we can see it, set it up. But before we start, I'm gonna show you guys everything that's included in. Now they do include the actual setup, which is all the screws included in here. A splitter to split the wires, all right, if you don't want to cut any wires. These are perfect, right? These are, I recommend you guys these, but I'm gonna show you a better version of it. I actually have these as an existing one. They do sell these if you have a light bulb, right, and you just want to replace it without doing any new wiring. This is the best thing to do. You could do this, set that up, fixture, and get it going. So we're gonna go ahead and set one up right now here in this demo. I already have the hole here. We're gonna go ahead and set it up as a ceiling. All right, very important, before you even set this up, all right, so you could take out the bottom. There's a couple of screws you need to remove, all right? This is the most important part that you guys need to know. The first option, if you guys can see, motion sensor, off or on. On is the top, off is the bottom. The second one will be the timer. On is the top, which is 30 seconds, or the bottom, which is a maximum of 120 seconds, all right? Now, the last one that you need to know, this is the very, very important. This is the sensor adjustment, the daylight mode savings, all right? Night to day mode, all right? This mode will automatically turn on if it sensors that it's daylight or night. Now, regarding the actual switch for the power, this is a very important one because right now we're at 3,000 Ks, 4,000 Ks, and 6,000. We want to make sure we want to get the maximized. So we're going to get the best light, which is the switch. You could switch it up for any time, but we're going to keep it at 6,000 Ks, all right? So we're going to change it to 6,000 Ks. Make sure this is a little bit tricky to remove because it's well embedded in there. So you're going to need something a little sharp to kind of take it apart. It took me a couple minutes to deal with that, but this is important because I want to turn off all the functions, all right? So we're going to, instead of on, I'm going to say off on all of them. And I'm just in case it turns on, I'm going to say off on all of them. If I do one in the future, I would have to remove the whole entire thing and remove the panel and set it up. So once it goes up there, it's a little hard to remove. So just be aware that once you set this up, it's going to be a little hard to tricky to take it off. So just make sure that you're aware of that before. So let's go ahead and set it up. All right, we're going to go ahead and turn it on. First time turning it on. So it should be at 6,000 K. And there it is. Super bright. Now, I could turn it off. It's not going to turn off in 30 seconds. It's going to stay long. It doesn't have the night mode on. It's just a regular light bulb as we have it together right now set up. It's only normal. It's not changing anything. The light just turns on with the switch and off. You turn off the switch, it shouldn't change the color. You come back to normal. It's just pretty much how it is. So it is working how it's supposed to work. So let's go ahead and set it up and see how it looks in the dark. Now, this is going to shine up the whole room. If you get the entire room right now, I'm putting it on a mock-up wall right now, if you guys can see, but it is actually shining really strong, really bright. I like the way the fixture it is. We can turn on the sensor if we want to. That's an option. Night mode, very simple to set up. So easy to use. I hope you guys enjoy the video.